they thumped them 50 points to 0. Now the next game should be a crowd favorite. This one, I don't know why this one is finding you, but here we go. The Lionesses from Kenya taking on the coast full of Ivory in Cote d'Ivoire.
The team that everybody has come to watch in Nairobi. Well, most people have come to watch. Lionesses coming into this game, tournament favorites, fan tournament favorites. They're looking to, stamp their authority and come out as the best in Africa.
Are they tournament favorites?
Oh,
are they?
Not when you look at statistics, but for the fans, maybe for the Kenyan fans.
Obviously. Obviously. Well, joining us now in front of you, of course, in green, should be obvious, is Kenya, on the right of your screen there, already Janet on the ball, steps back in. That's a good recovery tackle there from the ladies from Cote d'Ivoire. They're not the smallest, this Cote d'Ivoire side, but somehow we scrambled in defense. It's a knock on. I think referee calls that on. It's a knock on.
Yes, it was. That Janet Pella getting that pass from Edith Nariaka, out to her on the wing. I think the fans were expecting her blistering pace out there, but she was caught and brought down, and they caused a knock on.
I've always said that about West Ham. The other sport with the odd-shaped ball. So if you look at it athletically, I think athleticism, they're as good as any. But I guess we have the rugby knowledge. You'd argue that the Kenyans have the rugby knowledge, or at least East Africans, you'd think. And here we go. Edith,
what a massive shove from Kenya in that scrum.
I think there was a knock-on from Edith. But first knock-on, I think, from Cote d'Ivoire.
Let's see what the Lionesses have in store. They're going to want to come out of this game on top, and they're going to want to pile on the points.
It's interesting there that Kenya just pushed back Cote d'Ivoire against the head there. But in terms of size, they look the smaller team.
Yeah, I think what the Kenyans have is this raw power and, of course, the sheer determination, to want to be at the top. These girls work so hard. That's Grace Akulu with the ball. Just showing her rugby IQ, going down, releasing the ball, picking it back up and pumping. And it takes 3 Ivory Coast players to bring her down.
Good carry there by the Kenya international Grace. Plays for Racing 92. Grace signed for Racing the other day. Murutu here, just bring them the passes together.
Yep, Sheila Chajira with the ball now. She goes down to ground. Ball recycled. That's Snyder. Ball out to the wing. That's Janet Opello. All the way into the try box. And that's the first try for the Kenya Lionesses.
It's pretty decent defense that you'd think from Cote d'Ivoire. That was relentless attack from the Lioness. Eventually getting the try there at the end by Janet. Lots of work in the inside from the rest of the crew. Naomi, Grace with the final pass there to Janet.
Snyder and Ichio looking to add the extra 2s. But the ball sails wide, so scores stay 5 to Kenya, 0 to Ivory Coast. Grace Akulu kicks us off. Ivory Coast do well to catch that ball, take it into contact. That was Safiatu Konate taking it into contact. Ivory Coast still with the ball, trying to play it out to the wing. That was Nataho Dite Tenin Traore. But Kenya just getting that ball and then a high tackle there, so ball to Kenya. They opt for the scrum.
Taho Traore there just mishandled by the Kenya defense. It's a signature sort of kind of tackle by the Kenyan Sevens teams you've seen in the past. sort of hold the player up. Some referees call that immediately. Some just leave it out until something happens. It is with the scrum pushing.
Yeah, that's very synonymous with the Kenyan style of play, holding you out because they are so powerful and so strong. And that's another try by Janet Taylor out on the wing. You can hear the crowd just roaring after that.
Seems a bit simple here at the moment, which is just committed pass from the Kenya team. The Lionesses here just get a solid scrum. Edith doesn't even pick from the base, just sends it out to Snyder, who then gives it Grace. I think Grace carries just a little bit, sort of commits the defense just at the last moment, then releases it to Janet, who then has a one-on-one with the Cote d'Ivoire defense. Here we go. It's just Janet and Julie Bellew, or Julie Blue. Looks a bit easy in the end, but not as simple as that. Here we go. Cote d'Ivoire in possession.
Cote d'Ivoire in possession, taking it in, and with the pass out wide, but I think it's just been knocked forward. So Edith Nariaka with the ball, and a massive fend from the small girl. She's more powerful than she looks.
She stands this sport, Edith, but she's caught up there because I think the referee says you're penalized as Grace because says the penalty was against Kenya. No, was it? No, it wasn't Grace. Sorry, I beg your pardon. I think Grace took a quick penalty, but the Cote d'Ivoire player tried to prevent that from happening and didn't go 10. Tried to tackle before he went 10. So it's a yellow card here for Ivory Coast. They'll be spending the rest of this half 6 in defense.
That's a yellow card for the number 9. That's Fatu Ouattara. Yes.
Correct. So 6v7 here. Edith with the ball. Expected to come out of the scrum. I think that's an obvious. Should come out of the scrum. Well defended there by Cote d'Ivoire's fantastic defense here. I think it's a knocked back. They came offside. I thought that was good defense here from Cote d'Ivoire.
Good eyesight from Edith, just noticing that there's nobody there. I reckon in this, the Kenya Lionesses just need to play the ball to hand, keep it easy. They've got an extra man, and they don't need it. That Sheila Chijura charging into the try box. She seems to be in a little discomfort.
Yeah, she's
not sure what happened when she went down.
I think she landed on the ball there, so she's winded.
Yep.
Usually, they say you're winded, meaning all the air just comes out of your lungs. Just immediately when you smack that ball on your lungs, everything comes out.
Yeah, and it
can be painful.
Yes, it can be. I mean, anything can happen with this odd-shaped ball. Land on it funny, and all of a sudden,
eventually the experienced player just put the ball to us. Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Landed on top of the ball.
Well, we hope she's okay. She's such a powerhouse, so strong, and always so determined.
Sheila in the dead ball area, still receiving treatment in the dead ball area.
Yes,
as Kenya look to kick off.
We've got a substitution coming on. That is Phoebe Akinyi, another powerhouse.
Good tackle there by Naomi Amuguni. And again, ball held up, so turnover to Kenya. And Kadio Celestine penalized there for holding on.
Quick tap, Kenya still with possession. Edith Nariaka with the ball out. Maureen Muritu out to Grace Okulu, and they've got numbers on the outside. That's Snyder Nyachio out to Janet Okello. And then, you would have thought that would have been an easy try, but Cote d'Ivoire making sure they got there to try and stop her.
Yeah, I think Snyder just holding on to the ball a bit longer than she should have. But eventually still does score the try. It is 6 versus 7 here at the RFU grounds. Kenya just scored a try there by Janet Okumu. Grace here with the Conversion attempt, Grace now goes wide. Cote d'Ivoire playing 6 after a yellow card here. That's the final try. Beg your pardon, was Janet Okello there after the third try. So Kenya lead this one by 20 points to 0.
Going into this second half, my opinion is the Africa Women's Sevens Tournament in Nairobi, Kenya. We've got a substitution coming on. That's Faith Livoy, number 4, plays for Mwamba Club in Nairobi. Very powerful runner. Let's see what she's got for us in the second half. Scores so far are 20-0 in favor of Kenya, but it hasn't been easy, has it?
Certainly not. That last try by Janet Okello, she had 2 defenders on her. She scored all the tries, Janet, but she gets the attention of the Cote d'Ivoire defense.
Phoebe Akinyi with that ball. Cote d'Ivoire not catching the ball off kickoff, which is something you want to do.
That's a penalty. I don't think they understand. I don't think the players understood there that they didn't release.
Another substitution made. Christabel Lindo is on number 8. And that is Janet Okello with another try.
That wasn't Janet.
Oh, no, that's not. That is Fresha Oduor with the try. Running around the outside and putting it under the sticks.
So those are substitutions at halftime. I think Fresha's come in for Janet.
Yes.
Christabel has come in, I think, for Naomi Amagoni, if I'm not mistaken. And then we have Faith Livoy, who herself also a very seasoned player, also coming in. Christabel Lindo, they call her Tata in the local rugby scenes, created that try there.
Yeah, Grace Okulu coming off. That's one of the substitutions made at halftime. Kenya kicking the ball deep. And that's Phoebe Akinyi, Maureen Maritu just trying to hold her up. And they managed to do it. Ball goes to Kenya.
Yeah, we did mention earlier that it's a sort of a typical Kenyan hug, if you can call it, where you just come to embrace it, especially if you run straight, and then just hold you up there, and then get the ball turnover. Because once the opponent joins it, then it becomes a ball, and the ball can come out, then the person gets a turnover.
I think you can call the Kenyans the international Care Bears. They love to love everybody.
I'll work with that. As Edith here snipes from the blind and then just goes all the way to the end here. Nariaka Edith, as she's down in the National 7 circuit. Edith Nariaka, as smooth as you like.
Yes, I love Edith's style of play, actually. She's deceptively powerful, really fast, and knows how to spot the gaps. We've got Snyder Nyachio with the kick from far out wide. This won't be an easy one for her.
She's a good kicker, but you're right, the angle there. It's a good kick for the left-footed kicker, like Snyder. But I think she just spins that off. She gets off to the outside foot and then goes out to the outside. It's an individual try here by Edith Nariaka, sniped off the scrum set piece. There you go, gives us the running man dance. Edith, what a player. That's one of the best kickoff from Snyder. It's played by Cote d'Ivoire and the Faith is on it immediately. Here we go. Nice inside pass here to
Trisha Oduor with the ball now. Trisha with a very powerful run there. Kenya just recycling the ball going out to the wing, but there's no advantage, so ref brings it back. I think
the ball didn't go dead there by the kickoff from Snyder, but unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on who you're supporting, Cote d'Ivoire played it. So Faith Levoy just went over, got the turnover, gave an inside pass there to, I think it was Edith, who then offloaded to Christabel Lindo Tata. Unfortunately, the pass from Christabel didn't go to hand, or at least it did go to hand, but it looked like, I think it was a knock-on.
Yes, it was a knock-on, or it didn't go to hand. It was the pass was going to Phoebe Akinyi.
Yeah, but I think the referee pulled them back for the advantage. Oh, it's a nice overhead pass there from Cote d'Ivoire. Good offload from them, but player just not in sync.
The Kenyans just hounding them in defense, not giving them the space to do anything really in their own 22. This is not what you want when you're defending. Well, this is what you want if you're Kenyan.
Yeah, so from our fans of the 254, just joining us, game one for Kenya here, leading 32 points to 0. Edith Nariaka with the scrum here to Faith Levoy, just cutting back in here. Faith Levoy, you bet against us scoring another post. No, you shouldn't. The power try there from the Mwamba player, Kenya international Faith Levoy. Scored quite a number of tries there for her club. Mwamba were the national 7th circuit champions. And what she can do for club, she can do for country. As you see that conversion there by Snyder. Running the line there, short line, does Faith Levoy. And despite the attention of the Cote d'Ivoire defense there, Celestine Gui and Julie Bleu couldn't stop her. This time Snyder gets a better kickoff.
But the unfortunate knock-on for Ivory Coast. Referee will bring it back. That's a Kenyan ball from there. It's so unfortunate how the game doesn't seem to be going their way.
On the field, there also is a debutant from Kenya, Nelly Chikombe.
She played for the Cubs in the Safari 7.
She did play for Cubs. Nelly now graduated to the senior team. Chikombe on debut here. Double wraparound play by Faith and Christabel, but didn't work out. Kenya have to go in defense here. Cote d'Ivoire with possession. Let's see what they can do here. Should be having none of it. Here we go. The Kenyan hug. Picked up there by Christabel Lindo. Out to Chikombe.
Yes, and she still got it in the corner. Debut try on her debut appearance. Well done to her.
That's a first try there by Nelly Chikombe. Nelly plays for the Impala Roans. Believe it or not, she started playing rugby barely 3 years ago. Nelly. With a first try for Kenya.
Snyder Nichio's ball just sailing wide, and that ends the game. Lionesses taking it against Ivory Coast.
That's a wonderful try there by the impressive Nelly Chikombe, who has the last say on this one. As Kenya win this one, 44 points to 0. Game 1, Kenya on the board. They hit the ground running, literally. If that last try there is anything to go by, the Kenya Lionesses. And they win this one by 44 points to 0.
And now you've got the Queen